Thank you, Prakash ji. At the outset, I would like to congratulate CSR Research Foundation for organizing this summit, and to my good friend Dr. Ajay and Chaturvedi ji for writing this contemporary book, I can say, on this technology. As such, I will not go into the technology domain because lots of speakers have already talked about it. Probably I would just like to take you through the kind of difficulties and the kind of support any new technology requires. So in this case also it's not different. It's blockchain technology also will go through to that phases. From totally academic perspectives, if I but before that, let me come back to the ABCD of any technology. As far as blockchain technology is concerned, B and C are clearly defined. We all know the blocks and chains of nodes, so the data will transfer. Blocks of data, hash and non. This is already there. What we need is the A and D. This is a two vital importance for this technology to succeed. What is A? According to me, it is the algorithm, the kind of algorithms to be developed for a particular use of blockchain technology in a particular field will differ from the other field. So you have to have a skilled person. I think Dr. Gopal Agarwal has touched about it, that we need a skill sets of people to understand and to develop this. So this is one of the vital link. And of course D is the data. Your data, as far as block is concerned, secure, well and good. But for some of the application, I will give an example also, that data itself needs to be refined and all error free. For example, let's say property tax, or forget about property tax. Let's say the property registration. If we want to utilize this blockchain technology in that property registration application, then we all know that what kind of data we will get to start with. So many properties might be in litigation, we don't know. So as in computer it says garbage is in, garbage out. And one of the biggest strength of this technology, that immutability of this data, becomes the biggest roadblock for this technology to be adopted by for this application. Maybe say for example Naya Raipur, which is recently developed. Probably you have clear titles of the lands and all. Maybe Chandigarh may not be too old a city, maybe 50 or 60 years old. So depending upon the kind of applications and the geographical variation from organization to organization, that needs to be उसको उस तरीके से हमको कस्टमाइज करके करना पड़ेगा. Then only this will progress. Now coming back to that academic perspective, any technology, as my topic is innovation or structural support, I will just deal first incubation, innovation, then I will come back to structural support. Worldwide, the measurement adopted for any technology is called readiness level. I think some of you might be aware about. Let us say technology readiness level. It is from 0 to 9 scale it measures. So start from conceptualization till this product is widely came into market and adopted. That's the different phases of any technology is defined by this matrix. Now, further added to this, we call it 4-axis matrix. Second axis is the societal readiness level. The technology can be good, but society is not yet ready to adopt that technology. So this is also one of the major from 0 to 9 scale. The third dimension here is organizational readiness level. Organizational may be the government, may be the private, any organization. So how far you are ready to adopt this new technology, that is also one aspect. And lastly, which is even further more importance of it, is legal readiness level. So legality of this is there or not in our country. For example, I was talking about that property registration. We all know it is a state subject, and state to state the law varies. So if I am developing a particular product or particular algorithm for using that blockchain technology for Chhattisgarh, may not be applicable to Jharkhand, may not be applicable to Bihar, because there's ground reality is completely different. There stamp duty acts and all those are different. So you have to have that readiness level. All this force, if you are converging towards that higher level, maybe 7, 8 or 9, then technology, time for that technology to come is there. We at Technology Development Board, in fact, one of the speakers has talked about MIT and all. He has failed to mention the Department of Science and Technology, the biggest supporter of any innovation and technological development in India. We at Technology Development Board comes with that structural support for level 7 to 9 of any technology. Means, I won't go for that academic perspective. The point is, there are other institutions within DST who supports from 0 to 7 also. For example, if you have a concept, you come to some of the organization, maybe the Department of Science and Technology or Department of Biotechnology, depending upon their field, they will give you seed support, then you develop the technology, come with the prototypes and all, and then if you are ready with that market launch, then we come and give you a commercial support. So our organization, Technology Development Board, is for any indigenous technology. For commercialization, anybody, Indian company, comes to us, we will funding them, very soft loan, 5% simple interest as of now, a very soft loan and very you can say relaxed repayment criteria. Sometimes we invest in the equity also to that company, depending upon if we find it, or grant support. All three kinds of support we provide. So for this blockchain technology also, if anyone is of you interested to come up with some sort of technological innovative products, then you can come to us, we will look into it. Now, the last aspect of this structural support per se, even let's suppose you got a particular, if you wish to have this startup, in fact one information, right now in my organization, call for proposal from a startup is already open. So anybody wants can visit our website, see if you have a good project proposal, not only blockchain, any other technology we used to have, you please come to us, we will support you, no problem. Now coming back to the blockchain, I was just only summarized by saying so, not going into details. This technology stands today at this same stage where I think in 90s, this www, which World Wide Web was there, and we were not knowing what kind of development, till somebody came and the Java scripts and all came, and suddenly this www has flourished and internet boom came across, and now we can see what kind of benefit we are getting out of it. It has changed the life of common man altogether. One more point I just want to highlight here, as already raised by Mr. Gopal Agarwal, that we need to have a network, that efficient network for this technology to flourish. Probably I would again, I feel honored to share with you that government has already taken up a great initiative in form of that BharatNet network connecting through 2.5 lakhs Gram Panchayat. I was associated with this project for nearly 2.5 years. And last year, the Honorable Prime Minister from the rampart of Red Fort, this program has been increased to 6 lakhs villages also. And the speed is 1 Gbps, scalable to 10 Gbps. So even every nook and corner, not only I am talking about that Delhi or Bombay per se, even up to village level, you will get in near future minimum 1 Gbps data network that is redundant and robust using IP/MPLS technology. Now recently this entire project has called for the PPP mode, public-private partnership mode implementation. So using IP/MPLS technology and your kind of ring architecture, so that redundancy is introduced into the system. Meaning therewise, in simplicity, all sorts of ingredient India is having at this point of time. You have the biggest database of Aadhaar, you have many other, my friend Vinith has already spoken about it. So nobody can stop, which I believe that this technology to flourish, all ingredients are there. And now I would conclude by saying that I am really thankful to the organizer for inviting me. And when we started our journey 26 years ago, that time probably we have not visualized that three of us batchmates in sitting on dais for a program, that too in order of a book by again one of our colleagues, which we had with us. So this is a great opportunity for me. Thank you, and I wish success of this. Thank you very much.